Warburton Roadhouse. Oh. For fuel and a cup of coffee. And then get underway. I forget how far Uluru is. There is a sign around here somewhere that tells you. Now, a lot of YouTubers have cooking segments in their videos, and really I'm no different, but mine's a little bit different. Tonight, routail. Yummo. Well, we're about to leave Warburton. I don't want to lose my routail. That's frozen. It's the middle of the day, so by the time we get to destination, that'll thaw out. Got to burn off the hair first in the fire, and then just wrap it up in alfoil, bit of olive oil, a couple of hours in the coals. Beautiful. I just want these guys to experience something a little different. Fuel wasn't available here a couple of days ago. Not quite sure what the problem was. I know it wasn't a supply issue, they had fuel there, it just wasn't available. I think the shop was shut up. I think the bloke walked off, I'm not sure. But anyway, we got fuel now, enough to get us to Uluru, which is about 350 k's away I think. We'll be there tomorrow. There's a bush camp up the road about 47 kilometres. Tom and I have been there before a couple of years ago. Problem with this area around here, it's all spinifex. It's pretty hard to find a clearing big enough to put your ground sheet down. So we'll go to where we know. Probably take 30 minutes to get there, providing these blokes get their shit in one sock. I know I'm close because just down there, that low ground is a creek called Giles Creek. I spent my 63rd birthday there waiting for the water level to drop before I could cross it. Had to wait overnight before it was low enough for me to be able to get the bike across, and only then with the assistance of a couple of other blokes. Yeah, that'll always stand out of my memory. This is not good. It's flowing. This could be as far as I get today, I think, and maybe tomorrow, and maybe a week ahead of me. I don't know. Just going to ferry my gear across. I'm going to have to wait till I get at least 2 blokes, because just 2 can't do it. It's too soft. Shall we see how we go? Now, getting up that little ridge is going to be the issue. Anyway, this track goes for some distance. We'll follow it in and see what we come up with. Yeah, I can remember it was quite loose in places. I've just asked Tom to go in first. Being a lighter bike, when we were here last, the track went in some distance at the best spot had already been taken by a 4-wheel drive. So hopefully there's nobody there now. We'll know more shortly. But yeah, it was pretty dry and pretty deep sand in some places. Well, we've run out of track. Tom's gone ahead. He seems to think that he's found a spot suitable. It's going to be right on the banks of the creek line. Oh, it's soft here. Jeez. Gosh. See what I mean about Spinifex country? There's just no room to put a ground sheet. Oh, jeez, that's soft. Fucking hell. It's damn soft. Still, be nice to sleep on. And there's no shortage of wood. Need lots of coals for our root tail. Alright, the root tail has defrosted. We've stoked up the fire, generating some good coals. There's the trench. Just lay a bed of coals on the ground, put the root tail on top after it's been thrown in the fire and had the fur burnt off, and then a layer of coals on top. Wait a couple of hours. Delicious. Look, the first part is to throw the tail on the fire, just to burn the fur off, yeah, and then scrape that off with a knife. Nothing elegant about this process. It's a bit better. Now, in this case, I'm not using any spices, herbs, salt, pepper, nothing like that, because what I want to try and do is not mask the taste of the kangaroo, yeah? Sort of in the trenchy thing there. We'll just put it down. We'll just let it rest for a little while and then see what happens after that, eh? I'm excited. Okay, well, here's the unveiling. Yep. And when you start digging in, you'd be surprised. I personally think it tastes like lamb. But you be the judge.
but I reckon it tastes like lamb.
Well, I tell you what, it actually smells like a leg of lamb.
Chris, be my guest. Hang on. Beautiful. Getting a bit hot. Mmm.
Right, I think we're just about ready to go. Chris is sitting in the shade, idling. This is where the sand is damp. I'd struggle to get through here if it was dry after a long hot summer. Don't know where the hell the track is. Oh, there's some tracks. Yes, today, Yalara, probably about 4-hour riding. Resupply there, do a bit of admin, and then continuing towards Kings Canyon. We're supposed to have a day off there. I don't know if that's going to happen because we're trying to make up time. But anyway, we'll figure it out. Beautiful day today. Cool night last night, probably in single digits. But beautiful clear skies now. Makes for a nice change. And once we cross into NT, the Northern Territory, the road conditions improved considerably. It wasn't always like that, but no, they're pretty good now on that side. Yeah, we are blessed. We are blessed. Yeah, there's Giles River, or Giles Creek. That's the one that I got stranded at. Hard to believe that, you know, looking at it now, hard to believe that would be flowing to the point where it's going to impact your journey. Lonely night that night, feeling very isolated. Here we are back on Great Central Road. Beautiful. Yeah, they've got a triangle there warning people of conditions, but that would be perhaps because of the dip more than anything else. Hopefully see a bit of wildlife today, maybe a few roaming camels now that the sun's come out. Wasn't expecting that. Section is sealed now, not completely, but certainly bits and pieces of it. It used to be a horrible stretch, thick sand for about 125 kilometres, but over the years it's improved. But yeah, this blacktop won't last forever. It's a mess. I don't know the last time they got rain here. Seems to go forever. And from the Northern Territory side, this road only effectively services the Aboriginal community of Docker River. I know it takes you through to WA, but it costs a few dollars to keep this road maintained. Jeez. It goes for as far as the eye can see up here. Gosh. You see some weird shit in the outback. Old mate back there on the bike, he's actually cycling all the way through to Kalgoorlie. Yeah, good luck. Lots of tourist traffic, as you would expect. Uluru is just up the road here, a few kilometres. We'll call in there for fuel and a bit of resupply. We'll be on the blacktop now for the next few hours. From here at least until Kings Canyon. After that it all turns to dirt again. Just looking at how my front tyre is wearing, and I might have to replace that in a couple of days. So probably just as well I brought that run out. It's starting to scallop out, and once they start they wear very quickly. Anyway, there's a bit of life left in it yet. It's very busy here at Uluru. The shop was packed, the shelves were bare. We're busily stacking those. Yeah, so blacktop for the next few hours up to Kings Canyon. We'll be there sometime tomorrow. We'll ride for a couple of hours now. Sunset's not until about 6:15 locally. It's 3 o'clock now, so we'll get a couple of hours under our belt and find a bush camp somewhere. Well, we're going to push on close to sunset, or just after sunset. There's a farm stay, a cattle station up here that allows camping. We've been there before a couple of years ago. Might see if we can reach that, because Tom wants to walk Kings Canyon tomorrow, and if we stay there that will allow us a place to wait while he goes 30 kilometres down the road, does his walk and then returns. And that way he can leave all his gear set up, and at least it'll be safe with us, rather than leave it in a car park. So we'll push on for a bit longer. It's not ideal, but it just makes sense, I think. Yeah, the boys will be pretty cranky with me. It was my suggestion to keep riding to this
cattle station. I'm hoping they'll forgive me later on this evening or in the morning. But yeah, it just made sense to me. Anyway. I'll make it up to them somehow. The lights are still on, so there'll be somebody here at reception. Otherwise we'll just go and set up out the back and pay tomorrow. Jeez, it's busy. Kitchen closes at 7 and it's 6:15 at the moment, but I have more food than I know what to do with, so I'm not worried about getting a meal. The diagram, the map she showed us, looks a lot more appealing than the actual layout. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Great photo. I had juice and then
Alright, Tom and I are going to ride the 30 kilometres to Kings Canyon. Go for a look-see. JP did it a couple of years ago when we were here, and he reckoned it was absolutely spectacular. You'll notice my boots on the roof there. That's because there's some dingo activity around here, and these two guys are having a chopper flight later on today, and we don't want to leave anything out that might be considered jerky to the dingoes. So yeah, we'll go and check out the walk. Take a few hours, but that's all right. We've got the day off. It's busy. Might park in the shade because we can. Well, Tom and I have commenced our walk. We've chosen the Scenic Rim walk. They reckon it's 6 kilometres return, 3 to 4 hours. I expect that, it won't take us that long, and Tom might spear off on his own and try and get it done quicker. Anyway, time to knuckle down and get on with it. See you on the other side. At the information booth, it said that the rim walk started with a steep climb. They weren't joking. I don't know whether the video footage will do it justice, but yep, that's a steep climb. Well, a third of the way there, and to be honest, it's probably what I expected. I don't think it's going to take 3 or 4 hours, but yeah, I guess if you want to stop and smell the roses, it could take that long. I've made an observation, and maybe I think a bit differently than others. I don't know. This circuit is one way, all right, so you're only supposed to be going one way. A lot of the signs have numbers on them, and I guess they use that as a reference point. You know, if somebody needs medevac or they're injured, they say, you know, what's the number at the base of the sign? What I think they should do is have them counting down. I don't know where we started. It might have been, call it 80, if you like. I think what they should do is they should reverse the numbering, that is count down. So if you come across one that says 47, okay, no worries. If the next one's 46, 45, 44, 43, you get the idea. You know that you can sort of gauge where you are and how far you've got to go. Like I say, maybe I think a bit differently, but if I was running the show, I think that's what I would have done. Yeah, nah. Now the descent back into the valley, and as a lot of you realise, sometimes going down is worse than going up. I think my knees are going to be sore in the morning. Well, thankfully there's the car park. That's been a tough walk. It's certainly taken a couple of hours. I've been here a couple of times before and never taken the opportunity for different reasons, but yeah, thankfully I've done it today and I can tick that off the list. Tom must have got bored of waiting. So yeah, he's grabbed his bike and gone. Yeah, doing a bit of a sand dance in a few spots. Whoa! Fill her up, mate.